Welcome to another video on operations with integers. In the previous video we talked about adding integers together that have the same sign, and if we are adding two positive numbers then we're moving to the right, and if we add two negatives together we're moving to the left. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to talk about addition with different signs. So we're going to use the same two methods that we talked about in the previous video. The first one is using number lines. So let's take a look at this example here of -8 plus 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here at -8 on our number line, and then we are going to move, since it's positive, since we're adding a positive, we're going to move in the positive direction. We're going to move right. We're going to go 10 units. So it's going to take us 8 to get back to 0, and then we'll need to go another 2 for 9 and 10. And so when we see this, we end at a positive 2. And so when we are adding a positive, we need to move right on our number line. Okay? And in this second example, 3 plus -7, we are starting at 3. So we go 0, jump out to 3. And then this says that we're adding a negative. So when we add a negative, we need to move left. So we start at this 3, and it takes 3 to get back to 0, and then we have to go 4 more. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And so we end at -4. And so when you are adding a negative, okay, you need to move left. So this equals -4. All right, another option or another method that we can use is using the absolute values. And when you have a different sign, we are going to find the absolute values and then subtract them, and then take the sign of the integer that has the larger absolute value. So let's take a look. So we take the absolute value of -6 and the absolute value of 4. You see that the absolute value of -6 is 6 and the absolute value of 4 is 4. So we take the and subtract the smaller number from the bigger number, and we get 2. And then we take the sign of the one that has the larger absolute value, which is a negative. So it becomes out to be -2. And on this next one, we have the absolute value of 5 is 5, and the absolute value of -8 is 8. So we need to take and subtract the smaller absolute value from the larger one, and we get 3. And then we take and look and see, since this negative has the larger absolute value, then our answer is negative. So we get -3. So to recap this second method, we subtract the smaller absolute value from the larger one, and then we take the sign of the number with the greater absolute value. The greater absolute value. Make sure to check out the other videos that I have posted.